You guys are muted.
We came from. What's up against us? What we're fighting for. Be the best. This shit's undeniable, y'all. Fuck us. Double we gang. I'm a Golden State Warrior. Let's get it. Hey, this a warrior song. The other side is stuck in smoke, but we ain't worried at all. Not at all. And if my police should fall, I'll never leave them, even if I have to carry them.
Music to tap in.
If you ain't with it,
That's how right there.
Cause it's for only the strong, the ones who live
Right
driven by this warrior song. Keep the blam up, chief. I'm the word on the street. And stand up, G, like I'm allergic to see. I would die for your heaven while I'm looking for mine. Trying to walk a straight line in the crooked design. Being torn by the thorns on the stem of a rose. From a Spartan in his garden of his enemy soul. I ain't render no pretender, time to eat us.
Everybody been asking me on YouTube on the link. We live. Let them know going on thing.
Like I'm cycling the gas. Got you looking up, I fill up my lungs.
We got Lone Wolf, we got Oracle, Cat Addicts, Octavio in the house.
Probably never shake to the heavenly gates. Logo. Hey. This a warrior song. The other side is stuck in smoke, but we ain't worried at all.
All right, can you guys hear us?
And if my police
Thumbs
fall,
up. Let's give us a thumbs up.
If I have to carry them all. It's a warrior song. If you ain't with it, then just hurry along. Move around, cause it's for only the strong, the ones who live it and are driven by this warrior song. It's a war with gangs, floor stick with landmine. The OG, the home team, the poor and disenfranchised. More than sick of damn lies, the system trying to rape me. A beat and a moment to think. What will it take? Warfare. Seeing these shady men, it is more clear. Your fear make me illegal alien born here. Thug spit, Betty Gray, stuff will make you levitate. Blood shit, heavyweight, enough to make the levees break. Rap moves, liars to change, they out of space. My tattoos reminders of pain, I can't erase it. My back loom over your head and out of reach. I bring your own work, show me the bread.
IMC-TV.
Race to steal. There ain't no faking with the flow. No days in hell, and that's my blanket for the cold. I put it all on the line. Right or wrong, it's the mouth.
They don't know what they're in for. They don't know, bro. Nobody knows what they're in.
Knowledge
from
the man's perspective, masculine perspective.
I'll never leave them, even if I have to carry them all. Hey, it's a warrior song. If you ain't with it or committed, then just hurry along. Move around, cause it's for only the strong, the ones who live it and are driven by this warrior song. Hey, song.
Jam right there. IMC Nation music, bro. IMC Nation music, huh? I'm gonna have to bump that. I'm gonna have to bump that on the workout, huh?
Hey, those burpees, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bump that on the workout.
All right, so let's start this shit right here.
Let's get it.
In a meeting room, so my voice is gonna be a little low. You know what I mean? Next time we do this,
yeah,
it's gonna be more prepared and all that shit, my brother.
Oh no, we good. Let me just put this down real fast. What the.
Hey, how could you mute people as they come in? Well, I'm gonna start. Welcome everybody to Prolific Expression on IMC TV. Shit right here. I'm right here with my brother, Burpees King.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me right here, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a pleasure, man.
Hey, For sure. You know what? Let me give a proper introduction to this man. When I came across his Instagram, I saw a person that's tapped into that masculine energy, and that's what's missing out here. You know, YouTube land. There's a lot of weenies out there. We're gonna call them weenies because you know what I mean.
They hide in the comment section. A lot of them hide in the comment section,
No doubt.
bro.
There's a lot of weenies out there, and when I came across this man's Instagram, I saw he was tapped into that masculine energy, that male energy, and this is the first time I meet him, right?
Right.
The first time I meet this man, yet I know he's on the code of being masculine. You know, I'm gonna be real, man. If I ever had a son, I would want him to know this man right here because he's tapped into that code, that masculine code, that male code. I see respect, a respectful man, a strong man, a dangerous man, and those are the people like my mentor. I have a teacher and the founder of IMC Nation. That's what I took from him. He's the same way, you know what I mean?
Right.
Tapped into that masculine energy, and those are my people, man. I respect that. So you'll find him at Burpees King right here.
Yes, sir.
Check it out. Oh yeah.
Tap in, guys. Tap in, man. You know, it's a pleasure to be here, guys. It's a pleasure to be here. Like he says, it's the first time we met, but the energy's good. You know, I could feel people's energy, and when you're around some stand-up people, you know. So big shout out to my brother right here, IMC TV, man. It's a pleasure for being here, and thank you.
No doubt. So let's begin with this, man. Let's drop some wisdom to these young kids in YouTube land that are hurting. They're hurting. Why? Because they're not tapped into that masculine energy. And I'm speaking to the men right now. I know it's YouTube. There's probably going to be girls watching. They're going to get all mad too. Whatever, girl. You know what I mean? So if you could drop some wisdom on how to you stay tapped into that energy, because if you don't stay tapped into it, it's going to go away.
Right.
Would you agree?
Right. It goes away. So like, it just depends on anybody and everybody, man. No matter what you're going through, whether if you're happy, whether if you're sad, excited, scared, nervous, hungry, tired, sore, just depressed, or whatever you're going through, there's always an outlet by staying active. And if you stay active and you keep fitness and health in your life, it's always going to help you no matter what situation you're in. If you do a little exercise and you focus on that, it'll go a long way because you'll feel better. And it's a way to channel that type of energy. You know, you got to have an outlet for energy, and you got to know where to channel it out. A lot of people, they don't know how to channel it out, so they mess up and make big mistakes. So
could you give them like one big mistake? Let's talk about girls. What mistake do they do with being with a girl for, let's say, the whole day and night, 7 days a week, and not being tapped into that energy, like I said, the masculine energy?
So it just depends, because you know everybody has a choice. Everybody has a choice, you know, and as a man, you got to lead, you got to provide, and you have to protect. So you have to be a man. But sometimes what happens in this new day and age, women don't let men be men, you know, and when that happens, they start watering down their men, okay? And once you start watering down your man, he starts becoming a weenie, okay?
No doubt.
And just really quick, I'm going to go straight to the point because we're going to have a lot of conversations. So straight to the point, man. When women, they start watering down their man, turning them into weenies, now they're turning their man into a guy that they don't want to be with. You know what I'm saying? So then they're going to go look for that man that they want to be with, but they took that man away from their partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stay tapped in. You got to remember what your obligations are as a man. You know, like I said, your job as a man is to lead, provide, and protect. You know what I'm saying? And that's important. And if you're not doing any of those, and you're just being broke, sitting around doing nothing, trying to live off of a female's back or something, then you're not a man. Because no man's going to live off a woman. You know what I'm saying? Men provide.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. So, if I don't respect a lot of people that try to live off a woman, you know what I'm saying? Because they try to break them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they try to live off of them.
And how about when a woman does that to a man?
Then
That's the man's fault.
That's
right?
the man's fault, because the man, you got to decide. You're in charge of what you're gonna do, man.
Yeah.
If you're gonna let a female destroy your life, if you're gonna let a female make you do some unwise decisions and put yourself wherever you put yourself, that's all gonna fall on yourself as an individual, because every individual has decisions and choices, and you got to be strong, and you got to know what's right and what's wrong, and how you want to live. But sometimes people don't see that. Sometimes people don't see that, and people lose everything, and people end up where they end up.
Yeah, no doubt. And the spirit of the man dies, right?
The spirit of the man dies. And then what happens? You're stuck with a weenie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But just like you said, like, so what if the man, and if it's vice versa, right? You gotta let someone be who they are. You gotta let people be who they are, and you gotta appreciate who they are. You don't try to change people, okay? You gotta appreciate who they are, and you gotta let them be who they are.
Okay.
If you don't like it, then you simply don't go around them. But you don't try to be around them and change them. You gotta let everybody be who they are.
So let's say you have a couple of weenies around you. You would just stay away from them? But let's say it's a youngster that's looking for some guidance.
Oh, well, always try to build people. Always try to help someone up. That's for sure. Always try to help someone up. Always. Like, I don't believe in kicking anybody while they're down. When there's somebody's weak, when somebody's just a weenie or whatever, it's just like I rather help build them up. I'm not the type of person that likes any type of like verbal abuse or any kind of abuse. It's better to help somebody, and it's better to teach somebody and help them be stronger than to keep putting them down. Because that's not cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When somebody that goes a lot, it destroys people's spirits. So it's better to help people up than to keep people down.
No doubt. So how did you get to this point? I listened to an interview that you had that you were in the military.
Yeah, I was in the Marines.
So was that a big aspect of that?
The Marines was a big aspect of that, man. The Marines actually showed me a lot, and it was a really great experience. And I do believe that a lot of people need to be in the military or go through some military training, because they do learn discipline, and it really does humble you,
Yeah.
So a lot of times before people go through any kind of training like that, they're just stuck in whatever mindset they have, until they get humbled down, broken down, and some discipline instilled in them. Then it's a whole different mindset.
Oh, no doubt.
You gotta just, I think a lot of people would benefit from going through some type of military training. I went to boot camp, I went to the Marines, I was in the Marines for 4 years, and it was a great experience. I met a lot of good people out there. It's a brotherhood, and I'm still in touch with a lot of my friends from the Marines from back in the day. So big shout out to everybody that's watching, and it's a good experience.
No doubt, no doubt. Look, we got a comment right here. Make a homie, don't break a homie.
That's right. That's it.
Make
a homie, don't break a homie. That's for sure. That's 100%, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So another thing that how many straight days have you been doing the burpees?
So today is 1,337 days straight of burpees.
I'm not sure. Could you do it real quick?
So tomorrow, guys, tomorrow is 1,338 days straight of burpees. So make sure you guys tune in, man. It's what I do, as I work out. It's like every morning you guys wake up and brush your teeth. I wake up and do my burpees, and I love it.
No doubt, bro.
Love it.
Yeah. How many So it's 1,000.
337 today.
How did you get into doing that? Did you just wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm gonna do burpees?
So I always used to work out. Ever since I was like 16, 15 years old, I used to like to work out. Me and my brother used to be really active. We would always be outside in the streets playing some kind of sports, you know. We grew up in Chicago, so we're always out there doing something. And I was always into working out, going to the gym, and I was always in for a challenge. And I did burpees in boot camp. I did burpees in the Marines. And I did burpees in jail. I did burpees in prison. And when I was doing burpees, when I was busted doing time, is when I actually perfected them, because I was doing a lot of burpees. And that's when I made my own type of burpee, which is called the cycle style burpee.
Oh shit.
So I created that burpee. It's called cycle style burpee. That's the one I made. And I was just really good at it, man. We would do the routines, we'd get the workouts in, and that was my thing. That was my thing to do every day. I would work out every day. Like I wouldn't miss a beat, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want to get ink because I want to keep doing my work.
Yeah.
So that was my thing right there. But I perfected it and I got into it. And then my friends would always be like, hey man, you should put your stuff out there, because you get down on some burpees. Like I'm good, I tell them, like I don't want to deal with social media or nothing like that. I'm like, I'm straight. And then they're like, nah, put it out there, man. I'm telling you, if you don't put it out there, people are gonna miss out.
A lot of people get inspired by that.
Yeah. And then my brother told me too. My brother was like, hey, you need to put that out there because it's positive, and you can show something positive instead of showing like drinking on your videos or whatever, showing them doing exercise. And I was like, all right. It's like, all right, bro, I'll do that. And I'll put that positive out there, So then I put a video out there, and then I started getting good feedback. I was getting feedback, like people were liking it, and they were telling me, hey, can you do another video? So then I started doing videos. Of course, there's trolls, right? There's the weenies in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? They got nothing better to do than hate.
How do you deal with those?
Man, so it takes discipline, man, and a lot of training. So a big message, a big shout out to everybody on social media. If you guys are on social media, you got to take troll training 101 for reals, because a lot of people crashed out there. A lot of channels have got themselves in some heat because they don't know how to react, or not that they don't know how to react. They don't know how to be in control of their reactions.
Yes, and let me
You're fine,
like I told you, and that's one of the things that's missing, that masculine energy. Right. There's so much disrespect, and everybody gets away with it because you can't do shit nowadays. You know what I mean?
Right,
so that's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, for sure, man. But it's just hard to deal with the trolls because sometimes you want to react to them. Sometimes you want to say something and you react and you get out of character. So the best way is to don't give them so much power. Never give people that much power over you that they're going to cause you to act out of character and a reaction that you wouldn't normally do. So by you reacting to them, you just gave them power over yourself. So never allow anybody to have that much power over you. It's really hard to do. And if you practice every day, you get better and better. But it's hard to learn that. That's why you got to stay on top of it. And you got to always remember, I'm not going to give that person power to affect me. I'm not going to give that person power to make me feel some type of way. And that's what you got to correct yourself. Just trolls, life in general, everything.
How about women? Do women disrespect you? Just like, the way you carry yourself, the way you carry yourself, it would seem that women wouldn't do that.
No, anybody, like there's always people out there who could disrespect you, right?
Yeah.
You just don't let it affect you, dog. You can't let it affect you. Like a lot of people don't know how to control that. A lot of people get into this raging anger and then they do unwise decisions and then they become weenies, But the best thing to do is don't let it get to you, You don't like it and try to get out the area, try to get out the room, try to get away, but just you're in charge of yourself. You're in charge of how you're going to react and act.
No doubt. So I'm sure you've gotten injured a couple of times while doing burpees or whatever. How do you deal with that? Because it's going straight. I know maybe a shoulder pop or something happened. You know what I mean?
I've gotten injured, man. I've gotten injured for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna touch lightly on the subject.
Mhm.
So before I get into that subject, let me just get right back to that story about how I started uploading these videos on YouTube, right?
Mhm.
So I was uploading these videos on YouTube. My brother had did all that, and then I started getting all this positive feedback, and I was loading frequently, right? But I wasn't going every single day, you know. And then people were asking me, "Hey, Burpees King, how many days can you train?" You know, and I tell them all day, every day. Yeah, right. He probably only trains maybe once a week. Yeah, right. He maybe trains once every 2 weeks. Blah blah. Talking, you know, trying to talk crap. You know, trying to talk crap about me, attack me in any angle they can find. You know, they're always gonna find something to try to belittle you and try to break you. But you know, you can't let them get to you. You know what I'm saying?
Breakable, unruffled.
Back to your question I'm getting at about the how do you deal with these trolls, right? But what did you ask me right now?
The injury?
The injury.
How do you deal with the injury?
Freaking injury. That's the one. All right, guys. So let's just say we're lucky that today is 1,337 days straight of burpees, man. I got injured one time and it messed up my ankle. Okay, my ankle got really messed up. I was in crutches. I couldn't really walk on it. It's still messed up, man. It never heals right, bro. Like there's always a little sharp pain, a little numbness. You know, when I hate injuries, because once you get injured, you never come back. You never come back 100% from it ever, man. But you know, it's so crazy because if you get injured and then you're getting compensated or anything about it, man, they automatically looking at you like you did something wrong. They're automatically trying to make you like you can't have a life now because you got injured. So now you better not do nothing, and we're coming after you. We're gonna send our freaking personal investigators after you, and we're gonna follow you, and we're gonna make videos of you, and we're gonna troll your YouTube channel, and we're gonna do this and that, and we're gonna say, oh yeah, you've been working out. You doesn't look like you're injured. Anyways, but not to say too much, but you know, there's experiences like that. And so there was a point in time that I did got injured and I kept going. I just showed up. I showed up one-legged in crutches and I was trying to do burpees, but then I was like, you know, it was like going up and down on one pumps was too much for too fast at one ankle. So I did 10 pump burpees.
Oh shit.
So I ended up doing 113 10 pump burpees to carry out that routine. Because it gave me that much more time off my ankle, man. So I was doing one ankle and I go down and it just sucked, man. And I would dealt with that pain and I dealt with that pain for a very long time. And even till today, it never recuperated, man. It's still numb. And I do a little sharp turn. I get this sharp pain in my ankle. But what they were tripping on, they were like, I was getting hated on at the time that it would have been wise for me to not do burpees. It would have been wise for me to not upload on my channel. Right. But I was like, I'm going to just keep doing what I want. And I didn't let them affect me or make me get threatened by the way they're trying to approach me. So it's crazy. So yeah, there's injuries and it sucks because not only does it sucks, you got to deal with the injury. Like I said, if you get injured at work or something, and then you start going through their insurance and then they start compensating you, then they're gonna, they're gonna harass you. So just be careful, guys. Injury is never good, and it never come back all the way.
And that's what I'm saying, man. The spirit of man is to keep going.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So I did it. I worked through it, dog, and I went through it, man. Like people were telling me, man, you should just stop. I'm like, I'll be fine. I'm not gonna be doing nothing crazy. I'll do a 10 pump burpee. I'll just come back up slow until I get better. And it's crazy because I worked out through the whole healing process. You know what I'm saying? Through everything. After the burpees, I'd be done.
No painkillers. You didn't take it.
Man, no. I would have to put a fucking boot on. I'd have to rap. I had to go to physical therapy. I had to do all kinds of stuff, dog. All kinds. And then they were threatening me because I was working out all my YouTube videos and this and that. So I had to sign for something, and all that stuff.
No, I hear you. I hear all that shit. Hell yeah. Is there any questions online, brother?
No, just comments.
Let's hear the comments.
I actually have a question for you, brother.
Okay.
I know you said that you were going
Don Aroma, guys.
through the pain while not only the suffering of the pain, right? You also had people telling you to stop, right?
Right.
What was that, mentality that you used to keep on pushing through that moment? Because it's not only your mindset telling you this, but you also got people outside of that. So it's almost like a double-edged sword, right? At that moment. So what was your mindset at that moment for you to keep on pushing through that injury, through that pain? Like, I'm really interested in that, brother. Like that's
my mindset at that point was can't stop, won't stop.
Boom, that's the slogan right here.
That was it. Can't stop, won't stop. That was my mindset.
damn.
So when it came to that, and people would tell me, I was just stuck on that. Can't stop, won't stop.
That was the answer you gave.
So anytime that's my thing.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know, sometimes you just do something so much and it's like you make it. I didn't come all this far to quit. You know, things happen in life. So it's like I didn't come this far to quit for the first excuse that came my way,
right.
Which is really not, because throughout this whole little journey I'm on, there's been so many excuses that a majority of people would have taken for a day off. Because at the end of the day, it's an excuse that a lot of people look for. It's not that you're tired or I can't do it, I need a break. It's an excuse like, yeah, man, it's not good to work out every day. Your body needs rest. You know, you're right. And then automatically, yeah.
Right.
Because that's an excuse. Like, okay, cool, I'll take a day off. Yeah. You know, so there's excuses for everything out there. I had a lot of excuses, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy that I'm here on 1,337 days because not only that, man, I was having a lot of gut issues, digestive system issues. And when your digestive system is out of whack, your body functions totally different. So all the gains, all the leans, all the stuff that you would have on a normal functioning body doesn't happen like that. Because now your body is not digesting your food, it's not processing your food, it's not getting your nutrients, it's not getting what you want, it's not breaking your food down, right? So now your body's not doing all that and it's burning energy trying to do anything else, and your food is just not sticking with you. So then what your body does is tries to store anything it can, right? So then I ended up going to the ER. I ended up doing a lot of CT scans and a lot of everything. Like, yo, man, what's going on? Like, I'm feeling bloated. I get like a lot of pain on my left side, like a sharp pain, and everything. Nobody could tell me nothing. So they kept trying to say, you know, you guys get scheduled for a colonoscopy and an endoscopy, and I kind of like held it off for a little bit, but then it just got frustrated. I've been dealing with this for like 3 years plus, you know, and working out every day with this kind of stuff. It's a whole nother animal. It's a whole nother challenge. To me, it'd be easy to work out every day with no problems. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of healthy people who have no problems that could work out every day, but they don't. Yeah. You know, I could got a list of problems, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I work out, you know. And so I was going through these digestive issues and this gut health issues. And anyways, I finally went through the procedure and I got a colonoscopy, an endoscopy, and they did all this. And they said everything came back good. You're good for another 10 years. But we did find one thing on one of the biopsies, because they did biopsies of everything. They did biopsies of my throat, biopsies of everything, dog. And they freaking, they say, hey, we found an infection, bacteria or something in your gut. So it's called H. pylori. H. pylori. You get H. pylori from anything, from freaking dirty water, dirty food, from being in jail, from dirty water in jail, from anything, from being out, anything. So who knows where you can get it from, right? Yeah. But you got to be careful, because H. pylori sucks, man. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, because it really throws off your whole digestive system. Oh, shit. You can't eat nothing, and shit messes you up, man. I've been dealing with that for a minute. I'm still dealing with it. I think I'm getting better. Yeah. I'm not sure, because I just got off the antibiotics 3 weeks ago. So I got to do a follow-up with the doctor and see what's going on. Yeah. But I've been noticing little changes that make me feel like I've been getting better. Yeah. I see my body's reacting different. And so I'm like, okay, I think I'm finally recuperating. And I can't wait till I recuperate, because when I do recuperate, I know it's going to be on the cracking, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, man. And all these weenies giving excuses about hangnails and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Hang there.
God damn, bro.
Excuses, though. They're fucking weenies.
Yeah.
They give
No
excuses.
doubt, man.
For sure they give excuses. Like,
Mhm.
oh, it's not good to work out every day. Why? What? First of all, like, why are they worried about me working out every day? First of
Yeah,
all, if
exactly.
they took that much time and energy to focus on themselves and worry about themselves, maybe they could work out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worrying, oh, why is his shorts so long? Huh? Oh, why is he working out every day? He's not even getting results anymore. Because it's so easy for these people to just hate.
Yeah.
A lot of people, it's easy for them to hate.
Oh, no doubt.
It is.
It's
It's so easy when you see something or someone you hate automatic. It's so easy. People need to change that. People need to break that cycle and start thinking differently. Instead of thinking with hateful thoughts, they should just think at something with appreciation, gratefulness, and positivity, and be like, good for that. Good for him. Good for that. I'm glad to see that person doing better. I'm glad to see him doing good. It's always good to see someone doing good than see him doing bad. You know?
Boom. Man.
We have a question from the audience. This is from Oracle. He's one of the,
One of
top
top guys in IMC Nation. You know, like I said, I hang around with nothing but men that are tapped into that masculine energy. He's one of them.
All right, all right.
He asked, what are you eating now? So what's your diet look like?
Man, check this out. The only thing that I could really eat that doesn't mess me up, corn tortillas, meat, and avocados.
3 things.
That's what I've been eating, tacos. You know what I eat in the mornings? Hard-boiled eggs and avocados.
That's it.
3 hard-boiled eggs, an avocado, coffee, water.
Shit.
Maybe later, if I'm lucky, like for lunch, I'll eat like a tuna sandwich. And then for dinner, anything with meat, potatoes, avocados, or corn, tortilla, or something like that. But I try to stay away from flour, man. I did all these diets before when I was messed up with my internal.
Yeah.
I went gluten-free. I went vegan. I went dairy-free.
So you tried all this.
I did all that.
Shit.
Guess what? So when they did that test on me, they said that my digestive system doesn't process plant protein.
Oh, shit.
So a lot of people always have a misconception. They're like, oh, man, you guys got to go vegan and do plant. Your body needs meat. Your body needs meat, okay, guys? Plant is fine. It's good. It is really good. I tried it. But like I said, some people cannot process plant protein. So you got to eat animal protein. And everybody's system is different. I went vegan and all that, and I was at the gym. I was still working out like I do, but everything was a lot heavier, and I didn't have that much power and strength like I do now. Now that I eat what I need to eat, I have my power, I got my strength, and I feel good. You know, so like I gotta eat real basic. I eat real basic.
That's
I try. Sometimes I get crazy and I'll try something different, but I pay for it.
Oh, you did?
I pay for it every single morning. Whatever I ate that day before, it's gonna affect me on my routine. So me working out every morning keeps me in check.
So your routine helped you figure that out too.
My routine keeps me in check, bro. That's crazy, because I always got I gotta work out tomorrow morning no matter what I do.
And what time do you wake up, brother?
I wake up at 4 in the morning.
Oh,
4 in the morning. I wake up at 4 in the morning, no
Yeah.
matter what. If I go to sleep at 1 in the morning, I'm waking up at 4 in the morning. You know, and I wake up 4 in the morning. I get up. I let my dogs out. I clean the floor. I get my coffee ready. Wipe down the area. Burpees queen is getting up. She's getting ready.
Yeah.
And then we're set up. We both help clean up.
Yeah.
And then I'm always setting up, making sure I got my music, I got my lights, I got my stuff, I got set up, my angles are right. You know, I like to make sure my stuff looks straight all the time. And if I can't get it, I'll stay there until I can get it.
That's Marine.
Yeah,
right?
that's the Marines training, man.
Yeah.
That's that training. And that's how we do it. Wake up in the morning and clean up and do the workout. And man, there's been times where I'm like, man, I don't want to do this. You know, I'm tired. I have COVID or whatever. And I still did it. And I always felt better. Like, good, I got one more day in. I didn't want to go get my procedure for the colonoscopy and the endoscopy because I didn't know how it was going to be. So I was like, I don't want to do this because I'm not trying to end my my days.
Yeah,
I didn't want to end my streak. And my wife was like, "Oh, you need to go." I'm like, "I'm not don't want to end my streak." I'm like, "But I'm gonna go," and good thing I didn't end my streak, dog. I got it in.
Yeah, dude.
Got it in. Like I don't,
Yeah.
you know, like I make sure I show up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. No excuses. The Marine, your process, waking up early in the morning, and that's what's up, man. Any other questions? Hey, check YouTube. What comments do you have? You want to hear what comments? The haters or what? You want to hear some
Everything.
weenies?
I like it all. I like all of it, man.
I doubt there's weenies here in commenting because IMC Nation is not that.
They
You know what I
kick
mean?
them
But,
off, huh?
but yeah, well, no,
Like,
they
get rid
kick
of them.
themselves off. You know what I
They
mean?
didn't want to mess with the Warriors,
Oh,
dog.
no,
You don't want to jump in a tank full of sharks.
Oh no,
You know what I'm saying?
doubt,
We're no
yeah.
goldfish here.
Hell
Yeah, you don't want to jump in this tank.
No doubt.
You gonna jump in a tank full of sharks, you know what happens to them goldfish.
Mhm.
No questions, just comments, nothing but love.
Nothing but love. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, dog, because that's all we can do is share love and positivity, man.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
You know,
you want to put out your Instagrams, see where they can find you and all that?
yeah. You guys wanna find me? Look me up on Instagram, The Real Burpees King. Look me up on YouTube, Burpees King. Also on Facebook, Burpees King. I'm on TikTok also, Burpees King.
Hey, IMC Nation, follow this man. I'm telling you guys. And plus you're gonna see his wisdom, and then you're gonna see how on code this man is with that masculine energy. And that's what IMC Nation respects.
Man, I respect the IMC Nation, man. Big shout out to the IMC Nation, man. You know what? You guys are freaking awesome because a lot of what you guys are into, that's what I'm into, man. I'm into all that, you know, and it was an honor and it was a pleasure meeting you today, man.
No doubt, bro.
Because I like to be around solid individuals.
No doubt, 100%.
You know, like I like to be around solid people, bro.
Yeah.
If it's not solid, I can't be there.
No doubt.
You know,
100%, bro. Well, once again, man, want to find them at burpeesking.com. And I want to thank you, man. Look, mi gente. You speak Spanish, obviously, right?
Sí, hablo español.
Voy a dejarles con un quote de Emiliano Zapata. You know who that is, right, my brother?
Sí.
Emiliano Zapata. Prefiero morir de pie que vivir de rodillas. Este hombre vive de pie. The haters y todo esos viven de rodillas. Y están sufriendo sin sí o no,
es
compa.
verdad, sí. Mira, y yo tengo un amigo también que hizo una canción de esa, se llama Almighty Blessing.
Almighty Blessing.
Y él vive en Chicago. Y hizo un video acá cuando estamos en UrbanCon. Y la canción dice eso, lo que dijiste. Eso es lo que dice.
Es lo que digo. Cuando estás on code del masculine, lo ves en los otros hombres. Sí. Y por eso yo respeto a esos hombres. IMC Nation es esos hombres. Y mi IMC Nation founder, AZD, que quisiera que lo conocieras un día, if you're up for it.
Sí, un día lo hacemos.
I would like you to meet him, yeah. And we could continue this growth, man.
Igualmente, dog, we can do that for sure, man. Like, yeah. I'm down to work, man. I'm down to work with solid individuals, dog, and IMC Nation, man. That's what's up. I'm gonna check out the music.
No doubt, bro.
I'm gonna be bumping that.
Fuck yeah, man.
Work out to some warrior stuff.
Yeah, I want to thank Don Aroma for setting this up. I want to thank Burpees King.
Pleasure meeting you, brother. We
Likewise.
actually have a question from the audience.
Yeah, let's do it.
It says, where did you grow up? The question.
I grew up in Chicago. I was born in Chicago. I grew up in Chicago till I was like 15. I went to Arizona till I was like 17. I joined the Marines and came out here to San Diego.
No doubt.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We're good. We could finish it off already. Yeah. We already.
I just want to shout out to everybody, man. Thanks for tuning in. Give a shout out to my brother Jay Vengeance, man. My brother Jay Vengeance. I was just with him in Phoenix this past Saturday, and man, it was a good time. We went out there, we did our thing. He was performing on stage. It was a show. It was called To Live and Die in AZ. So me and Jay Vengeance, we work together a lot, and he's another individual who I respect and brings that masculinity, man. I got his name in my phone saved under Beast Joe. Ooh. Okay, and that's my brother, man. Joe is a beast, man. This fool's he's a masculine guy. He's a leader, and I just want to give a big shout out to Jay Vengeance, man. January 27th, Lifestyle Entertainment presents the Desert Mix Show in Phoenix, Arizona, featuring Jay Vengeance and me, myself, as special guest. January 27th, Phoenix, Arizona.
That's how we do
Lifestyle
it.
Entertainment, brother.
Once again, yeah. So
Appreciate you, man.
yeah, I already said my
Nation.
piece, bro. Yeah, IMC Nation, AZD, Don Aroma, Burpees King,
Mucho gusto, man.
Guerrero out. Hey, be the best and fuck the rest.
Be the best, fuck the rest.
IMC.
Os. I guess the audience wants to do some Q&A. I don't know if you're open to that, brother.
You want to do it? Fuck it. All right. Disregard all that shit.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Like
Audience,
popular
audience
demand.
has questions.
Yeah, popular demand. So let's do
Okay,
it.
so go ahead. This is actually Tattoo Addicts. Brother, if you want to go ahead and unmute, we'll put you on speaker. That way,
Yeah, we could see the man, you know.
Yeah.
This is an IMC Nation brother does tattoos.
Okay.
So we all work within each other and shit. Everybody has their own talent, you know?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, he had his hand up, but he logged out because he thought it was over.
Oh,
So
shit.
we're texting him back right now.
All good. It's all good. I'm back in, dog. I'm back
Oh,
in.
hell yeah.
you
There we go.
want to turn on your camera.
Turn on your camera, my brother, so we can see.
Yeah. I'm right here, dog.
That's the brother right here, Tad.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Saludos. Hey, first and foremost, shout out to my boy, Lieutenant motherfucking Guerrero. Know what I'm saying? And also to you, Burpee King. Salute to you as well. And thank you for your service as a Marine. Much respect on that.
Gracias. Salute to you too, brother.
Yeah, appreciate that. And I had a lot of questions, a lot of comments. I logged out because I thought you guys were logging off.
Hey,
But,
I'll be
I just
back
wanna-
by popular demand, bro.
I wanted to comment a few things that I resonated on. One was you talking about like not bringing down a homie. I was the one that commented don't make a homie, don't break a homie.
Right.
So yeah, that's what it is, bro. Like us as brothers, us as a tribe, like we gotta look out for each other.
100%.
Right.
Heck yeah.
And also another salute on you on your 1,000 and whatever it is.
1,337.
Yeah, salute on that, bro, and also for not making excuses, because you hit that right on the money. There's a lot of people that they're just finding anything in order for them to make an excuse.
True.
You get me? And so it's like that's one thing that separates the real from the fake, and also it shows where your character is at. That's a true expression of your character, because a weak man, like you said, like a weenie, would choose the easier path and be like, oh, well, since this and that, like, I can't continue. But you chose to continue on. And I feel you, dog, because I broke my fucking ankle too.
Right.
I think like 3 years ago. And that shit till this day is still not recovered. It's been like a whole year straight pain, like a year and a half in. It started feeling a little bit better, but you can still feel it. Even when
it
you're
comes back.
Yeah, there's a day where everything's cool. The next day is fucking in full pain.
Or when it's cold outside, it's just gonna hurt more.
Yeah.
It never fully heals. It never fully heals.
Yeah, exactly. So even right now, like my shit's hurting, but it is what it is. We still do our thing, And another thing I wanted to mention that you spoke on was like as far as like the female belittling her man. I mean, yeah, that does happen. That's why a man should know his role and put it down. And also at the same time, when she sees that this guy's not doing what he needs to do, that's when she takes on that masculine energy, and it fucks up the whole cycle. It fucks up the whole relationship.
True. Because she has to fill the role.
Say what?
Because she has to fill the role. So then she becomes masculine.
Exactly. And then if she's not satisfied, so she's gonna go and look for another man. And while you're over here thinking that you guys are cool, whatever, but she's over there seeking that real alpha, that real man.
She's seeking that alpha. She wants that, she wants that alpha.
Yeah. And I just checked out. I had one more last question. It's not really relevant, but I'm just curious. I just scoped you out on Instagram, and you were mentioning that you started, posting the burpees. You're doing a lot of that positivity, which is cool, because I'm pretty sure you've gone through a lot of negative stuff in your lifetime. Same here too. And I'm just trying to switch the role, and I'm trying to do good. And how long did it take you to build your following? Because I see you got a good following. I see you doing your thing, and that's what's up, you know.
It took took a few years. I'm trying to remember. So probably like 6 years, because like I don't drink alcohol for over 5 years. And when I first was doing my burpees, I was still drinking a little bit, but then I finally stopped, and it was around the beginning. So it took me
Okay.
like 5 to 6 years to build my following.
Okay, and what do you think is the one of the main key factors that takes you to that level? Because I do my thing too. I do tattoos. I have a following and everything, but like I feel like a lot of people don't interact or whatever. Like what is it that takes that in order for you to get that social presence?
Just consistency. You got to be consistent. You gotta stay on it. You got to interact with your people, the people that love you, the people that support you. You got to interact with them. You got to show them love and support. And then together everybody just starts bringing each other up.
Yeah.
So like you start showing love to this person, that person shows you love, and then it just keeps going and going, because everybody's focused on helping and showing love. You ain't got time to focus on anything else. Like, oh, the guy's hating on me. This hater, it's like,
Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah. Doing that too with the trolls. Like just let them be. They're bitter. They're bitter. Like
let them be. Yeah. Don't waste your time or energy to even respond.
Yeah. They're wasting energy on us.
Block.
There we go.
Rather than doing what they need to do.
No doubt. So
yeah.
Thank you, Ted Addicts.
There's no excuses. Real quick, there's no excuses, because a lot of people say, "Oh, burpees are so easy for you because you're short," right? That's what they say. So there's no excuses, because I got a few friends like the burpees giant that does burpees, and he's freaking over 6 foot tall, and he does them.
There it is.
And also, if I say you guys want to go excuses, we could go on the bench press, we could go to the gym, and I bet you, man, that these big old guys that are saying the same ones that are saying those things, they ain't going to get on that bench and bench press 315 pounds like I do. But they want to freaking sit there and they want to hate. It's always easier to hate. It's always easier to be like, oh, yeah, you should do that. Or why don't you do this? Or why don't you do that? I'm like, okay, why don't you show me then? If you're going to tell me what I need to do, show me what I need to do then. But then if you're going to show me, you better have something backing that up. You know what I'm saying? Just like I tell people, when you take advice from people, when someone tells you, oh, what you should do or how you should work out, you need to do this so you can do that. You got to look at that person and it's like, is that person true to what he's trying to tell me? No. Then why should I listen to him? You know what I'm saying?
Boom. Put this on camera, bro, so they could follow Burpees King, and then
that's for
that'll
sure.
be it.
Hey, can I speak real quick on that topic?
Yeah.
I'm a short dude myself, and I've been known to do burpees. And I've been around some motherfuckers like in the cell, like 300-pound motherfuckers. I mean, there's not too many. I could only really recall one, but he was my cellie, and that motherfucker used to go back to back. And I understood when you're talking about like, okay, I do 1 pump, but then you do 10 pump. It's different because you actually the thing that burpees fucks you up is you get winded because you're going back and back, right? If you do 2 10 pump, it actually gives you some time to catch your breath. But when you're doing 1-to-1, boom, 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 it's actually a little bit harder.
It is.
Right?
Heck yeah. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Boom.
Yeah. So I've been with some Bigfoots, and a lot of motherfuckers, the Bigfoots have a lot of excuses, but I've been at least one that I could recall for sure. Me and him used to go back and forth, boom, boom, like, keeping up with me. I'm like, damn, like, that's what's up. Like, if you really have it in you, you could do it. Like, there's no excuse. Yeah. So I'm like that. I'm gonna leave it right there. Yeah,
no, for sure.
Yeah,
sure. Hell yeah, no doubt, man.
Man, we could keep going and going for the next episode.
Hey.
Yeah.
We got to do it again, bro.
We'll do it again, man.
You're down, and I would, like I said, I would love for you to meet my mentor and my teacher.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there, man. Founder of IMC Nation International Mastermind Council, because I forget we're on YouTube, right?
Okay.
It's what it is. So
yeah, let's do
and then we'll go from there, man.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and once again, it's the first time I meet the guy.
Much love, man. Nothing but love and respect, right?
And
nothing but love and respect.
Nothing but warrior. I see warrior in this man.
Hell yeah.
That's all it is.
Likewise, brother.
All right.
Likewise.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. Prolific Expression. On to the next. Be the best. Fuck the rest. IMC Nation.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Hell yeah, my brother, man.